Gentlemen, welcome to Williamsport High School for the 2011 Lycoming County Band Directors Association concert. I'm very pleased to welcome at this time the president of LCBDA, Mr. Brian Wren from Montgomery High School.
Thank you very much. My name is Brian Wren, and I am the band director of Montgomery Area School District, and it is my honor and privilege to also serve as president of the Lycoming County Band Directors Association. Over 30 years ago, the band directors of Lycoming County got together and said, we need to get together, work together for three main purposes. The first purpose was to create excitement and energy over the music programs and band programs in the Lycoming County schools. The second reason was to foster a mutual respect between the bands and between the directors and students of those schools. And the third reason is actually what brings us here this evening, is to create the best possible musical experiences for our students through festivals and exhibitions. This week has been an excellent example of those three missions. Your students on stage have done an excellent job. Hopefully they're going home excited about band and music program and what's going on in Lycoming County. Hopefully they're going home with a newfound respect and admiration of each other and what each other's programs mean to us as a whole and us as individuals. And hopefully they leave this understanding that they have received one of the best possible experiences we can give them, which is bringing 115 of the best leaders and musicians of Lycoming County band programs together on stage. As the president of the organization, I want to thank you, the parents, for loaning us your kids for a couple days. I want to thank you guys on stage for being excellent examples and leaders of the music programs. And I want to thank Mr. Todd Kendall and the entire Williamsport Area School District for hosting this event. I'm going to get out of the way and let you enjoy what you really came for. So thank you very much for coming and supporting the programs. Thank you guys on stage. And if we can all join together and thank Mr. Todd Kendall for his excellent job this week.
It truly has been a privilege to host the students who are here on stage and all of the directors who have come from Lycoming County for the last 2 days. This particular group of students has really enriched my life as a musician this week, listening to them grow as musicians, working with Mr. Len Lavelle, who's here as our guest conductor. Let me tell you just a little bit about Len. Len was a teacher here in the Williamsport School District shortly after graduating from Duquesne University. And you can read his bio in the program notes, but I just want to point out a few things. This young man in the last 10 years, I call him a young man because he is younger than me, but this young man in the last 10 years has accomplished more than most band directors ever dream of. He has built programs, he has enriched lives of thousands of students. And as you can see, he's been very richly blessed by his ability to be an outstanding director and clinician for students here on the stage. You may not believe this, but as silent as those students are right now, that's what they were like from 9 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon for the last 2 days working with this young man. They've been doing such a fantastic job. So at this time, let me introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Len Lavelle from the North Hills School District.
Welcome again to Williamsport Area High School. As Mr. Kendall said, it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Driving back up here after 10 years, it was really a wonderful opportunity to reflect for me on the last 10 years and to come back and just meet the most wonderful kids here. When I was moving to Williamsport, people told me what a wonderful city this was, and they were right. I came from Pittsburgh, and I quickly fell in love with the area. And I only went back because that's where my family was. But I came back 10 years later, and the people are better, and the city's even more wonderful. So it's great to be up here, and it's really a wonderful little place that you have, especially the amount of culture that here. It's really wonderful. So the first piece, I always start concerts. We played a Sousa March, which is students in band should be playing marches every opportunity they get. There's so much to be learned from a march, and it's just part of the tradition as American band players that we have. The next piece also comes from the American band tradition. It's by a composer that wrote tons of great works for band, masterworks for band, and it's a challenging piece. It has two very, very different aspects to it. The title is very clear, Chant and Jubilo. So at the beginning you'll hear a 9th century Greek chant, very simple, and it builds and we layer more parts on. And then eventually you'll hear the Jubilo, or the celebration. And there's no key signature in this piece, which was a challenge for the students. And if you listen, you'll hear it go through many different key centers. So the students have to really be on their toes in terms of what key are we in now. And it's constantly changing and constantly evolving. So this is a large work, and a work that's challenged us, and I think a work that's very, very exciting to play. So this is Francis Macbeth's Chant and Jubilo.